George Galloway launches sensational bid to return to Parliament and crush Sturgeon's SNP. George Galloway, the infamous former Labour Party and Respect Party MP, is launching a sensational bid to return to Parliament, by ousting ex-SNP MP Margaret Ferrier, who made headlines when she broke coronavirus rules. Ms Ferrier became the SNP MP for the constituency of Rutherglen and Hamilton West, near Glasgow, 5 years ago. She lost her seat to Labour's Ged Killen of the Labour Party at the 2017 general election before regaining it 2 years later. But on October 1 she was suspended from the SNP for breaching coronavirus lockdown rules, with Scotland's First Minister calling on her to resign her parliamentary seat. Just under a week later, Ms Ferrier's Rutherglen Constituency Association said they had asked her to resign her seat over the scandal, but 4 days later, the SNP MP indicated she would not resign due to the incident. She made her return to the House of Commons last Thursday, with Scottish Labour Party leader Richard Leonard describing her appearance in Parliament as a gross insult to her constituents. Now Alliance for Unity, the campaign group launched by Mr Galloway with the intention of ousting the SNP from the Scottish Government, has said Ms Ferrier's refusal to resign means it is likely the Parliamentary Standards and Privileges Committee will now have to suspend her for 10 working days. Mr Galloway has launched what he described as the largest ever crowdfunder in the history of by-elections, with the aim of raising £100,000 to stand in Rutherglen and Hamilton West and take the fight to the SNP. He has not been an MP since 2015, after holding seats in Bradford West, Bethnal Green and Bow, and Glasgow Kelvin over the course of 28 years, since 1987. Mr Galloway said, "When Margaret Ferrier made the idiotic decision to become a coronavirus superspreader, I led from the front, starting a petition with over 10,000 signatures to date, demanding she resign. It is abundantly clear that the Parliamentary Standards Committee should suspend Ferrier, triggering a recall petition. I could get the necessary 8,000 signatures to force a by-election in a single weekend, if not an afternoon, such is the strength of feeling in Rutherglen and Hamilton West. I have dedicated my life to advocating for Scotland in Parliament, spending 18 years representing neighbouring Glasgow in the House of Commons. With a proven track record in Parliament, I hope constituents agree that I will be a formidable MP for the area, putting Rutherglen and Hamilton West on the map for the right reasons." The crowdfunder has launched, but in the event a by-election in Rutherglen and Hamilton West does not take place, all funds will be added to the campaign fund for Alliance for Unity's Holyrood election campaign in May 2021. Mr Galloway first suggested he would stand as a candidate to replace Ms Ferrier in the Rutherglen and Hamilton West just under a week after her suspension from the SNP last month. Mr Galloway has been a huge critic of Ms Sturgeon and the SNP government in Scotland, particularly around the ruling party's continuous calls for a second referendum on independence. Article by Paul Withers, The Express.